doubting that whenever you make a sentence, you feel like you're incorrect or you made a mistake, well, this video will tell you if you are committing those mistakes. Okay, so please stay until the last part of this video. Okay, so if this is your first time to drop into my channel, please subscribe and don't forget to click the notification bell icon below so that you'll be notified for my uploads and keep updated with my future videos. Thank you so much. And also, if you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Thank you so much. All right, so let's start with a very common mistake that we use in making a sentence. Okay, first is the gender subject. Okay, gender subject, when you say gender, it has something to do with the male or female subjects. Okay, usually when we say he or she, when we start our sentences with he or she, automatically that's male, right? So it's all right if you start your sentence with he or she. But when you follow up a sentence, okay, using he or she, be careful with your subject on the first sentence. Like, for example, when you say Aliana is beautiful, okay, Aliana here is female, okay? So when Aliana is female, you will use she on the follow-up sentence. Like, Aliana is beautiful, therefore you use she is blah blah blah. All right, the same thing when we use male subject. Okay, when we say for example, Dale is obedient child, an obedient child, of course automatically we say he is. Okay, we follow it up with a subject he. Okay, so these are very commonly committed mistakes. Okay, I observed that actually for my students in the past. Okay, both foreigners and Filipino students. Okay, sometimes they're not aware that they are using he for she and she for he. Okay, so always take note that whenever you use a female subject, always follow it up with a female pronoun, okay, she, or male subject, male pronoun, he. Okay, it's just very simple mistake, but sometimes for some teachers or for those who are aware of the grammar used, sometimes they are very critical and they say, what, he or she? It's male, why you use she? Okay, so it's simple, but it has an impact when you make a sentence, right? Even in your writing subjects. Okay, so very important. That is very important, even if it is very simple, right? So that's the first one, gender subject problems. Okay, so take note on that. Do not make it as a mistake again, right? Second one is the use of auxiliary verbs. Okay, what is auxiliary verb? Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. Okay, they help the main verb actually to make the complete thought of a sentence. Okay, they are attached to our main verbs. They are very helpful. That's why we say auxiliary verb or helping verb. Okay, there are a few auxiliary verbs that we use in the English language. Okay, let's start with the very common auxiliary verbs we use in our daily communication. Okay, first is the use of is and are. And also, don't forget the use of am. Okay, yes, I'm going to start with the use of am. Am is exclusively used for the subject I. Okay, I am. Okay, I am courteous, I am kind, I am generous. Okay, we don't use am to the subject you or he or she or they. We only use it to subject I. Okay, and for the next auxiliary verb we use the is. Okay, is used for singular noun or singular pronoun. Okay, we commonly use is for he, she, and it pronoun. Okay, when I make a sentence. Okay, for example, he is kind. He is generous. She is studying in blah blah blah. Okay, it doesn't matter, or it is blah blah blah. Okay, so those are the three subject pronoun where we use the auxiliary verb is. Okay, the next one is the auxiliary verb are. Be-verb. Actually, these are be-verbs. We call it be-verbs. Okay, are is commonly used for plural nouns. Okay, or for the subject pronouns you, we, they. Okay, so when we make a sentence using are, we say you are. Okay, you are handsome. Okay, you are obedient. Okay, or if we use we and they, it's the same thing. Okay, plus your subject, plus your object, or plus your noun or adjective, like we have studied in the first video I've shared to you before. Okay, and okay, the past form of am and is, okay, is the auxiliary verb was. Okay, are you aware of that? Yes, the past tense form of am and is, again, I want to repeat, was. Okay, so for example, I was in the church. Okay, she or he was in the church. That's past. Okay, yesterday, you can attach adverb of time. Okay, past adverb of time. Yesterday. Okay, I'm sorry. And then for are, okay, the past form of are is were. Okay, so for example, you say you were in the church yesterday. I saw you. Okay, or they were in the church. We were in the church. Okay, so again, am and is the present tense form of was. Okay, therefore was is the past form of am and is, and are is the present form of were. Okay, were therefore is the past form of was. Okay, were therefore is the past form of was. Sorry, are. Okay, yes. So that's auxiliary verb am, is, are, was, were. Okay, and of course, if you make a negative sentence for using this, we just attach the word not. Okay, I am not. Okay, she is not. He is not. Okay, they are not. Okay, or you can use the contracted form, isn't. Okay, wasn't, weren't. Right? How about I am not? What is the contract form of that? Okay, it's not very common, but in some English speakers like Americans, they say ain't. Okay, ain't. Do you remember the song I ain't got nothing, something like that, right? Okay, but it's not commonly used in the formal English. Okay, but if you wish to use it, it's okay, right? So that's our first, okay, auxiliary verbs, okay, that we commonly use in our daily communications that we tend to make mistakes. Okay, so don't forget that. And the second, okay, class or types of auxiliary verbs that we commonly use in our daily lives, okay, daily communications with others, is the auxiliary verb do, does. Okay, do and does. All right, do and does are commonly used in a sentence wherein we ask, okay, with a yes or no question. Okay, yes, no question. Okay, therefore, we use do and does for question sentences only, not only, okay, but also in negative sentences, but not common for positive sentences. Okay, so for example, Do you like chocolate? Okay, so do is commonly used with pronoun you, they, we, okay, and I. Okay, so example sentence is, do you like chocolate? Do they like chocolate? Do we like chocolate? Or you can say, do I like chocolate? So the answer for this question is always yes or no. Okay, we say, yes, I like, or no, I don't like. Okay, for negative answer, right? And how about does? Does is commonly used for he, she, and it. Okay, so also in question sentences and for negative sentences. Okay, for example, does she like chocolate? Okay, or does he like chocolate? Okay, does it like chocolate? If you're referring for it. Okay, so that's the use of do and does in a question sentence. If it is a negative sentence, of course, we usually attach again the word not. Okay, for do, we attach not. It becomes I do not or I don't for the contraction form. And for does plus not, okay, we usually contract it with the word doesn't. Okay, you can also say we do not, or she does not. I'm sorry, we're referring to does and not. Okay, so she does not or she doesn't. Okay, she doesn't like chocolate, or he doesn't like chocolate. It doesn't like chocolate. All right. So always remember the use. Okay, it's very important. So when you use he, she, and it, okay, please use does. Don't say she don't or he don't. Okay? Don't is only for I, you, we, and they. Same thing when you use you, we, and they. Don't say I doesn't or we doesn't. Okay? Yes, it should be I don't, we don't, you don't, they don't. Okay, or for negative sentences. Okay, and for question sentences, as I've said a while back. Okay, do you, do they, do we. Okay, so don't get confused with that. Okay, yes, so check yourself when you make a sentence. Are you using it like this? Okay, are you using them correctly? So don't forget that. All right, so that's our do, does. Okay, and what is the past form of do and does? Okay, you know that you commonly use that. So when you are referring to something that you have done in the past, okay, you use did. Okay, did, right? Did. So we use that both for does and do. Okay, therefore we use all the subjects or the subject pronoun for did. Okay, and again, commonly used for question sentences and for negative sentences. Okay, yeah, so did you, did he, did she, did they, did we, did I, did you. Okay, did it. Okay, not commonly used. It. Did you like the chocolate given to you? Okay, did you like the food? Okay, or did you study? Okay, so I just want to emphasize something here using did. Okay, the common mistake made in using did here is the verb, okay, followed by the subject. Okay, so when you say did you, use the main verb or the base form of the verb. Do not use past form. Okay, like for example, did you go to the church? Okay, we don't say did you went. That's wrong. Okay. Did you go to the church? Did you study last night? Okay. Did you watch a movie? Okay. So that is a very common mistake some people are committing when they make use of the auxiliary verb did. Okay. So again, did plus base form. Okay. And also in the sentence, negative sentence, okay, we use I did not, okay, or did plus not, or didn't. Okay. I did not go to the church. Again, plus base form of the verb. Okay. I did not go to the church, or I didn't go to church yesterday, or I didn't watch TV. Okay. Or I didn't eat lunch. I didn't eat breakfast. Okay. So take note on that. Okay. Very common mistake I usually hear from other people. Okay. From my students in the past. Okay. So please check yourself. Always consider, okay, what is next. All right. So those are the common mistakes we commit when we try to say something, okay, or when we try to say a sentence or construct a sentence. Okay. So again, I'd like to reiterate. First is gender, subject. Okay. The use of he and she, or female or male, subject. Second is the use of auxiliary verbs. Okay. The am, is, are, was, were. Okay. And also the auxiliary verb does, do, okay, and did for the past form. Don't forget that did plus base form. Okay. So I hope you learned something today. Okay. Take note on those common mistakes that we commonly commit when we make our sentences. All right. So I'd like to make a shout out for today. Okay. For some people who are helping me out with my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you for Daddy Toots Baldo for sharing my videos also and watching. Okay, and for my other subscribers, thank you so much for watching always and supporting my videos. And I'd like also to make a shout out for my second cousin Elmer Barba from Paris for sharing my videos. Okay, and I think who else? My uncle. Okay, my uncle Paul and Auntie Dams Toralba in the US. Okay, they said they were watching my videos every time I upload. Thank you so much, Auntie and Uncle. Stay safe there. Okay, and also who else? To my existing subscribers and future subscribers, thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and that's all for today. See you again in my next video. And once again, this is Cheryl saying, don't give up, don't be an orphan minded, seek God's wisdom. Have a great day. Bye bye.